Brian Kemp, that shithead, just a bad man.
Like he's a bad man.
Yeah, from Bad Street, USA, the further down the street you go, the badder it gets.
And it's probably just a fuck you to Atlanta, which I'm sure
it's exactly what
that.
it is. Yeah, the governor of Georgia, if people are listening and don't know, basically, put in a statewide thing where overturning all local ordinances for facial coverings. And now the mayor, literally, I think just a moment ago, essentially made a speech that was like, "Sue me, bitch." So
Christ.
yeah, so now it's on in Georgia, the masking of Atlanta.
Yeah, now that there's just no point in even trying to not politicize it, like it's just a political issue now.
Yep.
Then we should try to inject people without masks with COVID.
I mean.
But they have to be in like a battle royale death arena. Like they have to stay there.
Yeah, that's
for
true.
2 weeks.
I didn't consider
Thunderdome.
that part.
Yeah.
They have to be in like a Thunderdome thing for 2 weeks. If you get injected with the COVID,
Yeah.
of course you don't have to do this. You could just wear a mask.
Right.
But if you don't, then you can
be like prison.
Yeah, well, it's you get injected with COVID and you get into the Thunderdome, and then they're all a bunch of Republicans, so they'll tear themselves apart anyway.
Yeah.
But you have to stay there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
In the battle royale.
I think it's going to be,
There's not going to be food in there.
No, you gotta
Only
eat,
water.
you gotta eat meat, human meat.
Hugh meat.
That's right.
I think it's going to be when and if there is a vaccine. That's when the shit is going to get very interesting because you've just got so many like weird, sort of nebulous forces that have always been shitty about American culture that are now, swirling in the big toilet drain that is COVID. And that at a certain point, they got to meet the middle and everything is going to come together. So our working on 50-year history of anti-intellectualism is going to collide with whatever like fringe conspiracy bullshit, anti-vax, fucking crazy people. Like it's all tightening. It's all turning into this very, very tight spiral.
It's like anything else. You'd wish that like America was a meritocracy where it's like if you've been good the whole time and careful, then you'd be the first one to get a vaccine. But no, it's whoever has the most money is going to get the first vaccine.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, when I say this, I'm imagining 5 years from now or something like that. But it's horrifying. How are y'all doing?
Pretty good. I just watched Solar Opposites. That was a good show, and the first season of Killing Eve. That was good.
Nice.
Solar Opposites.
Yeah, it's the new Justin Roiland show. It's really funny.
Okay.
And
he's the Richard and Mortis.
Yeah, Richard and Mortifus showrunner is very good. And I finished reading Me Talk Pretty One Day by David Sedaris.
Oh, so we can finally tie the knot of the thing when you said you were reading it, and I wanted to bring up my favorite scene.
Oh, yeah. I'm done now, yeah.
Is when he is on the train in Paris.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's grabbing a pole and somebody's sitting just looking at him, talking to his wife, and he doesn't know that David is an American.
Yeah.
And he just goes, "Will you look at this frog bastard?
Yeah.
He smells horrible."
Is that I think he said something like, we got a rare little froggy.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there taking it, being like, how much further can this idiot dig himself a grave? And then like he keeps going, like he's telling his wife to like, hey, watch your pocket because these frogs steal. He's got a partner. He's going to steal something from you. I'm just lifting his whole anecdote, but it's
hilarious.
It's so funny, yeah. And like his boyfriend Hugh's on the train. He's like, there he is. There's the partner. The guy is like, there's the thief partner.
Yeah.
And
this guy's going to distract you while the other one goes for your pockets. So watch out.
And he has this fantasy of like grabbing Hugh's wallet, and then like the guy making a stink about it, and be like, "What? Am I not allowed to borrow money from my boyfriend?" Like to the police, and everything.
Love it. Goddamn, fucking David Sedaris, the best
dude, the funniest writer like of all time.
You've seen him doing the thing about the the Stadium Pal. Have you ever seen that?
Is that in?
It's on Letterman. He appeared on David Letterman to talk about. I forgot what magazine it was. Where at one point he was. David Sedaris was hired to write product reviews for some magazine, and it's his review of a thing called the Stadium Pal, which is a catheter that attaches to your penis with a roll-on adhesive condom, and then you have something that you attach to your leg called the Freedom Leg Bag, and it literally is just so you can just piss in your pants while you're at a football game. And David Sedaris goes and he's reading his thing, and he's like, and really, what could be more American? Because it's equal parts patriotic and disgusting. And he talks about how he tried it while he's like, because there are some times where I'm doing a book tour and I have readings.
Yeah.
And I'd love to use the bathroom, but I find that peeing in my pants and doing other things at the same time is very difficult. So people at my readings could tell something was happening. They just didn't know what.
No, we need that now more than ever because I don't know if you guys have tried to. Have you ever caught a case out in public now where you have to use a public restroom?
There's none. There's no more.
Dude, it's impossible.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. I'll go piss on the beach, dude. When I go on my beach walks, I just kind of have to wait for their the actual coast to be clear,
right?
And then I'll just pee in the waves because what else are you gonna do?
I mean, I've pissed in public thus far.
I want to use the bathroom. I'm not an animal, but hey,
but it's like if you're already opening the fucking subway and the line at the subway is packed, then can you open the one-person bathroom,
dude,
before I shit my pants?
Shout out to the gas stations, at least the ones on the freeway. There are no public. There's no bathrooms in any gas station in LA, but at least when you're, if I'm driving somewhere and I gotta pee, at least the damn gas station.
That's a moneymaker for them.
Yeah, I just buy something and then you can,
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I get it and I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You got to close the bathrooms, but you should really close the rest of the store if you're gonna just close the bathroom.
Yeah. Or at least open up the trash can for so I can pee in it.
I have a story from today.
Oh, hit me.
Oh yeah.
So like I said, looking for a roommate, whatever. New roommate is moving in. She came by today to drop off her first month's rent and get the key.
Yeah.
And she's Asian. And so there's two sets of keys. I had to decide which one to give her. And there's one with a bottle opener. And I was like, I guess I'll give her this one,
Yeah.
And so I was looking at the bottle opener for a second and I turned it around to just look at it. And in big letters, it just says Asian box.
I was wondering when you were going to tie it back around to the. I was wondering why you mentioned that she was Asian.
What is Asian box?
It's a chain restaurant in Southern California.
Okay.
And it's a promotional keychain. But I am so fucking glad that I turned that around and looked at it. Because she would have thought I did that on purpose.
Right.
Hey, remember I said I was a comedian? I like to joke around. Is this fun? This is funny, right? We kind of like to just racially bust
some lighthearted racial humor off top.
And thank you for that check. I will not be giving it back.
And non-refundable. And you're going to need to sign a lease.
Yeah, she would not understand that that's been on that keychain for years.
Right. Of course. Yeah.
I've never looked at it before because it was my old roommate's keychain.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is. And then this is the one the shining star as you've described perfect situation.
The good roommate.
And realistically, she won't be listening to this until months from now.
No, never.
Maybe weeks.
Well, you said she's not a comic, so there's no threat of that.
Yeah, I don't think so. And I mean, the story's not anything bad about her. It's about how I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna give her this thing. It would have just been a fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yes, exactly.
Larry David
Totally.
I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. If I would have given it to her and she wanted to immediately not move in, I'd be like, I understand.
I get it.
Here's your check back plus $100 more. Please.
Please don't tell anyone about this. That just reminded me, there was a guy in my hometown who was I can't remember if he was a DJ in addition to being a stripper, but his name was Asian Thunder. And so, and he would be at all the bars and he would hand out his cards to everybody. So if you just went into any person under the age of 30, their house, there would be at least 4 Asian Thunder stickers or business cards in the home, just because if you just went to the bar, you were going to meet Asian Thunder.
Yeah.
That's a small town too, where everyone has the stickers.
I mean,
He's as big as like Kid Rock is in that town.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, he was a friendly guy, I will say. You know, yeah. I only met him the once, and when I finally when he handed me, he was like, oh yeah, if you got a party or something coming up, and I was like, thanks, man. And I grabbed the thing. I was like, oh shit, you're Asian Thunder. Oh hell yeah, dude. I've seen these stickers around.
I'll be seeing you next July 14th.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then I'm gonna hand your sticker awkwardly to my new roommate. Wow, welcome aboard. Here's your sticker.
You like Asian strippers, right?
Oh God.
Well, now I can't tell her about the good Chinese food place around the corner.
Yes, you can.
Cam?
It's going to seem racist now.
Nah.
Is it more racist to just not mention anything affiliated with Asian culture?
Wow, you should check out all the white restaurants around here. So Squirrel, for instance, they have lots of mold.
The other day I was watching Enter the Dragon. I mean Star Wars.
I don't know. Just that whole situation had me stressed out. The whole keychain situation.
Yeah.
And it just started making me paranoid about anything.
I mean, she's probably not that sensitive.
Seems like you dodged the iceberg.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you definitely
happened.
You definitely dodged the Curb Your Enthusiasm-esque situation.
I threw the keychain away after I realized, so she'll never see it ever.
It would have been something to have seen you run outside, and be like, "Where are you going? Where are you going? No!"
What if she is always eating food from Asian box?
That would have been.
Maybe the keychain worked then.
Then like you laugh and you're like, you're not going to believe this. Then you tell her the story, and then she gets so furious and she moves out.
That is actually the Curb Your Enthusiasm twist.
That'd also be a good episode.
Yeah. It'd be one of those.
Just a bunch of misunderstandings just piling up on each other.
Yeah. Well, the episode would be like you see the thing, you don't give it to her, you avoid it.
I brag about how I avoid it.
How progressive you are, and then it's perfect.
You notice her eating a bunch of Asian box,
and then you tell her anyway.
This is funny. Yeah.
Why would you think that's a big deal at all? Why were you even thinking about that?
We mentioned right before we started rolling about Walmart. Retail giant Walmart will soon require customers to wear face masks inside all of its stores. The company announced their policy will begin July 20th at more than 5,000 Walmart and Sam's Club locations. Walmart said 65% of its stores are already located in areas where there's a government face mask mandate. So
that's good. That's 5 days before the $600 increase to our unemployment gives out. So it's good that we're all going to have to wear masks because we're all going to be working there.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's great,
And I love how they're not doing it right away. They're still giving you some time to go spread COVID at Walmart.
Because the typical angry Walmart connoisseur needs like a couple of weeks to like stop fuming about it. Like, but it hurt. I can't breathe in them.
I think sometimes when I go out on a date with a girl, we have sex, and then I'm like, hey, by the way,
I wish you just ended right there.
I have.
Sometimes I go on a date. I have sex.
Anywho. All the time, dude. And then they'd be like, oh yeah, I have chlamydia. I'm gonna wear a condom 5 days from now.
Right.
By the way, we're come through.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just perusing the place where I go for all my news, which is WSFA NBC 12 out of Montgomery, Alabama. They have the most reasonable comment section on Facebook.
Well, because when they announced that Walmart's gonna fucking wear masks, like it was the same excitement I get as when a fucking UFC fight gets announced. There's gonna be fucking blood here.
This is like the 8th or 9th final straw.
Carl Wheeler says all lives don't matter, Walmart says. So Walmart and Sam's Club are part of the all lives matter that no longer matter. Will not support Walmart Who cares what Walmart wants?
Bullshit. You're going to go back to local businesses? No, you're not.
Because they don't exist anymore.
Yeah. What are you going to fucking... Yeah. Like, I highly doubt you're going to go to what, Kmart? I mean, I guess some Kmarts are around.
Yeah. Speaking of Alabama, probably our next senator, former Auburn football coach Tommy Tupperville turned MAGA shithead. Mm-hmm. So he defeated.
And I hate to throw the Roll Tide card around in this. I really do. I really do. But Saban would never.
That's
he protested.
That's true. That's true. I will say, yeah, that is very true. He defeated Jefferson Beauregard Sessions,
right?
which
what a name.
Which I think, as I've said many times on the show, it's whoever said the enemy of my enemy is my friend did not have friends.
Right.
We can walk and chew gum at the same time. We can say fuck Donald Trump and Jeff Sessions. It's hilarious that he lost to a guy who's never done anything political.
Yes.
Tommy Tupperville. All he did was basically make campaign posters that were the same font as Trump. His bus caught on fire, which was very funny. There's a very funny picture of his campaign bus that says Tupperville and Trump 2020, and then it's on fire. It's outstanding. But he's going to be going up against Doug Jones in the general because he beat Jeff Sessions and was Mo. Somebody else was running. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So here we go. This is so now after decades and decades of being able to sit back as an Auburn fan and go, George Wallace, you're a guy. Fob James, you're a guy. Fucking Jeff Sessions, you're a guy. I now have to be like, I'm on the back foot because now we're about to get the biggest shithead ever. And he, it's weird because there was a thing like he got essentially, drummed out of Auburn for losing like 36-0 to Alabama in 2008. After granted beating Nick Saban his first year, so that was funny. But anyway,
he did.
He got drummed out, and he kept his house in Auburn. He went to like Lubbock. He coached at Texas Tech. He went to Cincinnati, coached there, and the whole time he always had a house in Auburn. And everybody in Auburn was like, we all liked Tubbs, but we were like, why has he got a house here?
Right.
And then all of a sudden he announces that he's running for Senate. We're like, oh, that motherfucker. It's so he could establish residency for this whole time. So,
man.
Yeah.
So he had it planned for a while, I suppose.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. He, I think he had a somewhat decent record at Texas Tech. I didn't really follow him that closely. And then went to Cincinnati and kind of shit the bed. And then he's just been kind of floating for the past 2 years. And all of a sudden he shows up and he's like, I like whatever Trump likes. And people are like, hell yeah. And I'm like, hey. I was really hoping that like the partisanship that kind of runs through Alabama in terms of Auburn and Alabama, that Alabama fans would maybe carry Jeff Sessions to a win so he could be maybe.
It really is fucked up. That's how it works down there.
Well, it didn't though, but he got everybody's votes, man. Even
right.
though he was a solid Auburn guy, all the Bama fans were like, fuck yeah, Trump.
Trump runs thicker than water, bro.
Yeah. I found out Kay Ivey, Governor Meemaw, is an Auburn person too, which is gross.
Man,
she was wearing an Auburn mask and I was like, oh, get that off. Off.
I've had fun at Auburn. I've great friends from Auburn, but that's two.
Oh yeah. Well, consistently voted the most conservative state school in America.
Auburn, really?
Yeah.
Wow. And I'm coming from COVID party Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. So who knows?
They're both bad.
Everything's awful.
They're both bad.
Yeah. So anyway,
although Nick Saban is, he was for Black Lives Matter. I'm just saying.
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Well, I think I don't know how woke Gus Malzahn is. I don't actually want to know unless it's good. If you're the measuring stick for that is now Violent J. You have to be you have to be as cool, if not cooler, than fucking Insane Clown Posse to be cool in my book. Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
Fucking hard, dude.
I
That's
know.
a high standard,
dude. Only people with integrity.
He was the most, I would say, that the best apology as told in the past episode. The most authoritative apology I've heard thus far.
Yeah, I think Insane Clown Posse
And really, who would expect them to apologize for that?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Their whole thing is being murderous, hatchet-wielding
Clowns.
soda clowns.
White rappers.
Yeah.
Near 50-year-old fat clown-painted white
Actually,
people.
regarding that, our friend Nick Jones out of Boston texted me some interview that he did, they did Insane Clown Posse with Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator. Now has
Dateline NBC.
Well, now he has a series, like a YouTube series. He's done with NBC, and he's got his own YouTube series, and it's called "Have a Seat with Chris Hansen."
Nice. Man, that was the best shit. Me and my brother used to always be like, yeah. He's like, you want to put those wine coolers down? You want to have a seat?
You want to have a seat? Could you have a seat, please?
Hey, did you bring condoms?
He said in lascivious emails, quoting, he wanted to eat her out and wear her like a hat.
Now, tell me, did you say, I want to wrestle you so freaking bad? That was the real one.
Getting cold in there? Want to have a seat?
But yeah, it's funny because now he has just like a straight news and interview show. Mm-hmm. But it's still called Have a Seat with Chris Hansen. It's like, you're just evoking...
Know your brand,
no matter who you're talking about. So
you're
it's
accusing them of being a pedophile.
That's exactly it. So it's like, have a seat with the Insane Clown Posse. I'm like, no, they're not that. I mean, they're shitheads, but they're not that.
He's trying to distance himself, but at the same time, he's fucking like, has a rope attached.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Well, he would have been the best high school principal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
To address high school kids with like the authority of like accusing him of being a pedophile. Like, no, I'm not. I promise.
Yeah. Why isn't he doing that? God.
I don't know.
But yeah, it was funny because in this interview, like, it was funny because for years, the dynamic, Insane Clown Posse had sort of an Abbott and Costello thing.
Sure.
Sort of a
like a honeymooners kind of thing.
Laurel and Hardy, there was the big guy, Violent J, and then the skinny tall guy, Shaggy Two Dope.
A Penn and Teller, if you will.
Yeah, and in this Chris Hansen interview, buddy, they're meeting in the middle. They're both like just like dad bods all the way.
Oh
now.
yeah,
really?
Shaggy's gained weight.
Yeah,
I gotta verify this.
And Jay has lost some weight, so they both just look kind of the same now, which is cool. I mean, they're older gentlemen. That's fine.
They're pushing
Rivers
50, right?
Clearly doesn't think that's cool. That's cool.
No, it's just something I noticed. Couldn't help but notice.
Yeah.
But the other thing I was going to say is,
he has. Wow.
The other thing I was going to say, as far as they go, the other person who has something in common with them, like, I swear to God, at this point, Insane Clown Posse and John Cena have the most integrity of any entertainers.
How does this work?
And they were both wrestling white rappers, and I'll be damned, if you told me this in 2010, I wouldn't have believed you. But Jesus, every time I hear either of them talk, I'm just like, that was fucking beautiful, man.
Maybe it's like you spend enough of your life as a punchline, you come out with like a sense of perspective.
Sure, yeah.
Although John Cena didn't really, but
yeah,
he only had it good, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, people hated on that guy for years in wrestling. Like, wrestling fans fucking hated John Cena.
Yeah. It gives you tough skin.
Yeah. Well, and now it's like, dude, the second he comes back for real, my God, it's going to be biggest babyface of all time. Mm-hmm. It's a long con. Great. Anyway.
The camo shorts were a tough sell on a lot of people.
Dude, I preferred the camo shorts to the bedazzled Ellen shorts. That was the worst look.
Ew.
He went on Ellen and they bedazzled a pair of jean shorts and he wore them for like months after that. And it's like, dude, just because you promised Ellen you would wear these stupid pants doesn't mean you have to for this long.
I'll take anything he was wearing over those like eyebrows he was sporting in that children's firefighter movie.
Did you see that one?
No, I just saw the poster around town.
Dude, there's still a billboard up for it. I went to North Hollywood yesterday to make a cake handoff. I'm still getting rid of pieces of this cake.
So good. I had a big mound of it last night right before I went to bed.
Yes, man.
Dude, I was so fucking high last night. You don't know how close I was to texting you.
Dude, yes.
No, because I was like, I have to have some semblance of self-control.
Oh, yeah. As I was standing in front of the refrigerator, like nothing on but the light of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
I was mumbling to myself, you fat fuck.
My life would be fucked up if that fridge or that cake was in my fridge. It would be bad news.
It's a shame.
But also, I want to say something about Rivers real quick to the listeners. Rivers is the most genuinely kind person.
Oh, come on.
You are.
Yeah.
Here, it's his birthday and he's delivering cake to people.
A cake that he bought 3 hours away from here.
I don't want.
Who else would do that?
I don't need.
Would you do that for your birthday? I sure as hell wouldn't.
No,
I'm evil.
My
I'm a
cranky
bad
ass is just
person.
like, I just want people to leave me alone.
Yeah. Rivers is the nicest guy in the world.
I just don't want the cake to go bad. There's 1,000 pounds of it.
Let's get to eating, man. It's
good shit.
It's your
It's good
birthday.
shit.
But I was taking a piece out to a friend of the show, comedian Joe Kay, who lives out North Hollywood. They've still got Playing with Fire billboards on the on Lancashire or whatever. I was like, Jesus, still in that movie? It's not like it was near Corona. I think it came out in like November.
Yeah.
Because we talked about it. It was funny because it came out in the middle of fire season. And the tagline was Playing with Fire, 0% contained.
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
Should have been called 0% success.
It was like that and Invisible Man posters everywhere. And their whole ad campaign was, he's sitting right behind you.
He's in your back seat.
He's in your back seat. Yeah, they've just started changing the billboards in Hollywood, but it was like for months, it was like the Extraction movie with Chris Hemsworth. That was the side of that building on Sunset.
They just had nothing to advertise. Legitimately.
Yeah, I guess so.
Damn. And Hemsworth, like, he's doing that in Quibi, right?
Is he on Quibi?
He's on the Christoph Waltz, the most dangerous game on Quibi.
on Quibi.
Quibi.
Quim Quim.
Stupid Quibi.
Quimbly. I don't know why. I think it's because I actually did try to download it and I didn't know how to do it. And then I was afraid that it was going to keep like charging my card.
Goddamn, dude.
It sent me like 3 emails. I was like, no, Quibi, no.
Too many emails.
And now I hope for its demise.
You fucking hit rock bottom boredom, I feel like.
Buddy, what I wouldn't give to do 5 minutes of stand-up on Quibi, though.
Dude, honestly, like...
I found out there's an illegal open mic venue running. Our favorite fourth
Is that
wall.
the one on the roof?
No.
Oh, man, the one on
It's
the roof.
Fourth wall, North Hollywood.
Jesus,
It's not
dude.
the van, thankfully.
Well, did you see the rooftop one?
No, it's that.
So they had a rooftop stand-up show, and somebody took 1 million pictures of everyone who was up there and then tagged them on Instagram.
Good.
So, but like I think the person who did this was not even like, was not even thinking like, oh, I'm going to try to like get these people. Like they were like celebratory, like check out what we're doing. And so, and no one has a mask, of course. And it's exactly, without naming names, it's exactly who the fuck you think it is.
Well, I'll tell you, I look at this stuff and I don't get angry. I get jealous.
I'm a mix. I'm
I-
a mix of it.
I immediately run out and go lick a handrail.
There is part of
I don't miss doing stand up. I just miss being flagrantly outside and exposing myself to the illness.
with dirty people
Yeah.
touching the mic with guys who haven't washed their hands in months.
Oh my God. Yeah. Filthy people they are. I seen another crazy person at the grocery store yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What
so
was going on?
This was an eventful trip to North Hollywood. I saw the Playing with Fire. I said, "What's up to Joe K?" And then I went to the Ralph's there, and this woman came in and I was in the produce aisle looking at mangoes, and this lady comes in and
they're in season right now.
Oh yeah. That's what I made that salsa out of them. I got a salsa recipe that called for a cup of sugar, and I was like, "Fuck that!" And I liquefied a mango instead. Whew, good choice. I did right. But this woman,
That is good.
this woman comes in and she has a mask on, but she's just like loudly yelling at everybody, and she's just going, she's like, oh God, what did she say that was so weird? She was like, "Trump gave me this mask. Trump gave me this mask, and and she's just like fucking going off, saying a bunch of random shit.
She's not saying
God.
it to anybody specifically.
Not at that point. And then she kind of was like wandering in the produce section, and then you saw all of the Ralph's people like scramble because clearly they knew her. And so they all like come over to her, and she's just like, you know, cussing up a storm at him, like, fuck you! I don't have to do a goddamn thing you tell me. And they're just like, all right, let's get outside. And they're just kind of like slowly like walking her to the door, and she's just fucking on one. And she like rips the mask off. When she gets to the door, as soon as she gets outside, she like tears it off, and she's just like, Trump gave me this mask! Trump gave me this mask!
What does that even mean?
I have no fucking clue. So obviously,
I am questioning the ramblings of an insane person.
I mean, you know me. I'm a nosy Nancy, so I walked over to the guy who was stocking the apples near the mangoes, and I was like, what's going on with her? And he was like, oh, bro, she's in here like every fucking day, and she doesn't buy anything. She just comes in here and kind of walks around and yells at people, and we have to like tell her to get out. And I was like, oh man, that sucks. And then I went to get checked out, and I was checking out my groceries, and I asked the lady at the counter, because she had also confronted her, and I was like, oh, what's going on with that lady? And I was like, oh man, she's in here all the time. And she goes, and it sucks because our security person right now, I think she just like smoked a blunt, because she just wasn't even on this one. Usually we have a better security person. and I was like, damn, I was like, wait, the security person was smoking a blunt? And she was like, yeah, for sure. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. And as I'm walking out,
it's legal in California.
It's totally legal in California.
Not on the job.
I mean, hey,
that's up to your employer.
I'm not judging. I don't give a shit.
No. I mean, it's cool.
Especially in that case, because what just happened is like pretty much the worst thing you're gonna have to deal with as a security threat to a Ralph's in North Hollywood.
He probably saw her coming and was like, I'm gonna go smoke a blunt.
Oh no,
right now.
Yeah, fuck.
Well, no, it was a she, and I know that because I was.
Women are allowed to smoke weed too.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'll say
I don't care. But it was funny because when I was walking out, I was like, oh, where's the security person? I like kind of rounded, to go outside, and the security lady was just standing directly in the middle of the aisle. So I couldn't like, I couldn't move, but I was like, I don't know. I didn't want to like, say anything like move out of my way or anything. So I just kind of stood there till she noticed me, and she like wheeled around and was like, ah! When she saw me. And I was like, oh, sorry. And she was like, oh, you got to tell me to move, darling. You got to tell me to move. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
So anyway,
you smell like a backwoods.
Yeah. So anyway.
This is what I was thinking when Walmart is going to require masks. There's going to be people like that lady who are going there specifically to just start a big scene.
Yeah.
Because Walmart's even saying that they're going to have people in the front they're telling people they have to and giving them free masks if they don't have one.
Well, and
so they're advertising that there's going to be people to have a confrontation with when they get into the Walmart.
Yeah, much to begrudgingly, I will give Walmart credit that they're actually hiring their own like security people to deal with that, so they don't just deal with a crazy drooling MAGA shithead.
I hope it's the regular greeters, just some bored retiree getting punched in the face by a maniac.
No. They got rid of all those greeters, man. That's not a thing anymore.
Sad.
Yeah, they had to take them out to the barn and shoot them.
Now they only got the people on the way out that accuse you of stealing, even though you've done nothing wrong.
You just checked out your own groceries.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Yeah.
You know how it goes. Yeah. I mean, Vaughn's has been pretty good about that. At least the one I've been going to.
Oh, yeah?
I've seen them catch a couple people and be like, hey, throw the mask on.
Oh, good.
The 7-Eleven around the corner has a guy.
Yeah, I mentioned he has the Death Row Records mask that he wears. Yeah, it's that dude. It's fucking awesome.
That's what's up. Yeah, no, I feel like it's been this many months in. I need to get like a personalized mask now.
I need to get a second one. I only have one, and I feel like lame about it. Like you're saying, I need to.
Well, there's some downstairs.
CustomInk.com.
There's some downstairs that Luke's mom.
This kind?
Yeah. There's like a brand new one no one's used sitting downstairs if you want it.
Take it.
It's a pretty cool one. I like that one.
Unless you guys want it.
Yeah.
It's yours.
I mean, I think there's two, honestly.
Oh yeah. There's like 3, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like those. It's like when I'm in a good mood, I'll make it yellow side out. When I'm in a bad mood, it's dark side out.
Oh, yeah? I always rock rock it with the dark.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I like
Sorry
it.
for touching your mask.
Oh no, it's clean.
Well,
I
my
washed
hands
it.
aren't.
I washed it.
I washed it.
I did my pre-podcast jack off, no wash hands thing. My bad, man.
Nah, it's all right. You got to loosen up for the pod.
They've got the mask that I got my eye on. Ween is selling masks, and one of them says, "Don't get too close to my fantasy." And,
perfect. Yeah.
and the other one says, "Please don't let me die." So might get both of those. I think they're $10 each.
Oh, there you go.
Everywhere is selling a mask now.
Yeah.
UFC is selling masks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're advertising their Fight Island on a mask.
Well, I mean, it's like
Island.
this is like the merch you're gonna have. I mean, if
Yeah.
you're gonna have merch, this is like the thing you need to have if you're going
Yeah.
outside.
Would you want a shirt? Do you want a $25 shirt or a fucking $8 mask?
Yeah.
I know which one I'm getting because I don't have a job. I can't spend $25. My friend. Hey, if you're listening to this, go to Jay Whitecotton's Twitter.
Oh Christ, White Cotton's so goddamn funny, dude.
He is selling off the last of his t-shirts and his CDs as a combo pack, $25. The shirts are really fucking cool. It's a drawing of Big Tex from the Texas State Fair.
Yeah, King of the Hill episode about Big Tex.
It's from the year it caught on fire, and Big Tex's face was on fire. So it's just a drawing of that. It's really fucking cool. So go support him.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, and he's got a special on YouTube, right?
Yeah, he put his special.
So
on. I don't know if
goddamn-
it's still on there.
Is it not? God, it was so
I don't-
funny.
He was posting about somebody buying it, so I don't know if it's or him selling it. I don't know if it's still on there.
Okay,
he is
well,
hilarious, and
if
I
it
love
is-
Jay Whitecotton's helped me out more than any other comic.
Man,
truly,
his Twitter is so goddamn funny
yeah, he's
too.
hilarious.
What else have y'all been up to?
I cleaned up the room a little bit. I moved the mattress out of the room and into the smaller room.
Oh yeah, we got
'Cause I told-
we got to throw that off the balcony.
Told
don't we?
my new roommate when she was looking at the thing, looking at the room, I just like put it in there for some reason, and I was like, hey, I was gonna move this mattress out today. And when I said that, I knew full well I was not going to do that, and that's why it's still in my apartment now. And Rivers is going to help me throw it off the balcony.
Yeah, I've done that. Have you had? That's exactly how I got rid of several items at my dorm in Montevallo. I was on the 4th floor, and I was like, "Yeah, this won't break."
I
just like chucked a chair out the window.
I helped
and
my
shit.
old roommate Mitch throw a mattress off the balcony, and guess what? There's already a mattress on the street across the street. So yeah, why not have a mattress on this side of the street too?
Yeah.
Some feng shui balance to the area, to the intersection.
I've got a jam of the day today.
Oh, yay.
I didn't look up comments.
It's
I was
okay.
Too
I've got-
busy thinking about what I almost did to my roommate.
It's okay. This is, I believe, their first, somewhat hit, not nearly as big as the subsequent, hits, but this is Stained Mud Shovel.
Oh man, I used to love this song. And I was like,
The bass kind of goes hard.
Oh, that is,
yeah.
believe me, everybody said as much in the comments section about this song.
I mean, this song would really be a unmemorable, unremarkable, shitty new metal song. It probably would have never charted without this bass.
oh yeah. I mean,
I like the harmonics, the yeah, it's kind of fun.
I mean, it's like, yeah, I used to love the song when I was a kid. Like,
I feel like this came out around the same time, and it has sort of a similar vibe to it as that song. Oh God, I don't even remember the name of the song, but that band Kitty was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it was like
yeah.
the chick new metal band.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Where they have the.
Them and Drain STH. Drain STH is kind of more like hard rock. But yeah, no, like I remember when It's Been a While came out and Outside came out, it felt like a betrayal of this style.
Oh, I know.
And then I was like, what am I like arguing in my head about like the Stained? Like it kind of like pushed me into listening to different kinds of music when I was like talking about how Stained sold out.
It's funny because there's a bunch of these comments that are like, "This is before Stain sold out." I was like, I think what you're talking about happened on their second single.
Right.
Yeah, wasn't this the same record?
Yeah, I think it was the same.
No,
record.
it's a different record. This is Dysfunction.
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
next record was Break the Cycle,
Yeah, okay,
which
okay.
built on the success of Outside, that
Outside.
shitty, Biloxi.
Yeah, Biloxi.
By the way, yeah, this whole band, they rode on Fred Durst coattails
Hey, man.
of anybody. But yeah, he found them and made them a thing.
They still have like what do you call them? God, what is
Stands?
No.
Stains?
Stains?
When in like
I stains.
they'll like play. They're like members will solo like residencies in like Lake Charles casinos.
Aaron Lewis is a full-on conservative shithead country singer.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
His shit is hilarious.
So this is Topanga Marie Wolf from 2 years ago.
I love her work.
Screw today music. Like Halsey, Taylor Swift, Kendrick Lamar, and Ed Sheeran, and other ridiculous people. We need this band like Stained, Linkin Park, Marilyn Manson, Disturbed, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Korn, Metallica, and Tool.
Man.
And it's like, dude, are you saying none of those people are ridiculous? Like,
Yeah.
I would say that pretty much everyone in Red Hot Chili Peppers is more ridiculous than Halsey, Taylor Swift, Kendrick Lamar, and Ed
is
Sheeran put together.
One of those just dictionary definition peaked in high school fucking losers who's just like, remember the best part of my life? Nothing should ever change from that moment. Everything should just be the exact same.
It makes you think about like now too. It's like the best part of a lot of people's life probably sucked for the for the majority of people in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely know people like that.
Growing up in the late 90s, early 2000s, that had to have been the case.
The metal aesthetic from 3 years ago. If I were President Trump, I would make this "Hail to the Chief."
Same, brother.
Dude, we're already there. Like Mud Shovel should be like the national anthem now.
I mean, yeah.
Bet Trump would like a shittier song than this.
I mean,
Oh man, Mike Shields, he knows what's up from 2 years ago. And by the way, this comment in parentheses it says edited, so this means that he had a thought and then he changed it to this. Mike Shields, 2 years ago, ideal song to play while smashing some Tier 1 poon.
Tier 1.
He was
Tier
just
1. Mike? Does that mean age? What does that mean, Mike?
that's like
Tier
video.
1.
It's like video gamer talk.
Oh yeah,
Oh, like easy level?
like Tier 1. No, I think it's
Dude,
top level. Right?
I only
top shelf.
I only fuck God tier pussy. And that's probably just edited because he was clearing up some spelling mistakes. Really wanted to just get right to the point. Doesn't want anybody to be confused about what he's trying to say.
He spelled it Teer.
He did?
No, I mean,
I was about to say, I was about to ask.
Ken Bone from a year ago. Remember Ken Bone?
Yeah, he's cool.
This is the first song to ever make me feel an emotion. Anger.
Ken Bones, like, this was his slow, like, clenching his fist, realizing the world's fucked to Mud Shovel by Stained.
How old are these people?
Oh, Christ.
They
who
shouldn't be
knows?
required to post their age along with these comments.
They're well into their 40s.
Oh, yeah.
Zombie 3434 from a year ago. Great song. I just wish Aaron's vocals were more violent.
What?
What?
God damn.
Well, I remember they had a album before this even. That's how Fred Durst found them,
Oh, yeah.
and it had. He didn't like it though because the cover art was a knife through a Bible, and Fred Durst was like, I don't like that shit. I'm a Christian.
What? Is
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
I thought Fred Durst didn't... Is Fred Durst a tattoo? Did he do tattoos?
Yeah.
Because I remember there was some story of like he gave Jonathan Davis, like how they met was he gave him a tattoo of Jesus like beating up the Pope or something.
I'm sure he sold out his beliefs 8,000 times, but I mean
that was just what I was told as a kid. I remember that conversation too. I was just
yeah.
whoa, that's so cool.
oh yeah.
You could just not be a Catholic.
I guess so.
No, he's a big time Christian though.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
Mick Rooster from 5 years ago. Man, back when Aaron Lewis Bald weren't buried in mud. The first hard rock song that shook me to the core as an 11-year-old. Afterwards, I was aware of how much power I could have as an angry 11-year-old.
I gotta say, like, it's harder to make fun of these because I did this too. Like, I would rage in my room to this song.
Yeah?
Like, rage at, like, as a fat, friendless, like, fucking, like, this song was like I would cry rage at this shit.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask, when you say rage, what do you mean?
Like, I would, like, imitate moshing that I saw in videos of Woodstock alone in my room.
Yeah.
And, like, pretend I was singing this song, I guess.
Yeah.
Like lip sync it.
I'm sure my mom, like, passed by the door once or twice and being like, maybe he'll pick up the skill somewhere down the road. I don't know.
And you did. You're a musician now.
Yeah.
I just want to say also about the previous one. The whole, like, I wish this was more violent. I was so angry. We live in a frightening country.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
are these people so pissed off at?
Also, it's like the hardest music you listen to is Stained.
Yeah.
You could go a lot worse.
Absolutely. I like this one.
So, yeah, don't show them fucking Cannibal Corpse
Right,
or
right.
whatever.
Anal cunt or something.
Yeah, listen to Nile, dude. Nile rules.
I love this one because I think I know what he's talking about, but I like you'll see. His name is this is Jake Ridings from 7 years ago. He says, "I listen to this for hours while I play Batman." Winky face. And I get that he's probably talking about the video game Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
But it's so much funnier to think of him as just like a 7-year-old with his friend playing Batman and Robin in the backyard. It's like, yeah, we put this on the jukebox, and then I pretend to climb up a wall.
Yeah, I beat up my other friend, be like, "You can't feel my anger! You can't feel my pain!" Oh, man. I thought he meant, like, the Batman game for Sega Genesis.
I mean, maybe that too. That was hard. That's a fucking Batman.
It was so
Returns
hard.
is so hard.
It was so
on
fucking...
Sega.
Which one's that?
Batman Returns.
It's like a platform, but it's just ridiculously hard. Like, you get killed by clowns a
Dude,
billion
the one
times.
for Super Nintendo is so fun. The same game.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's like a beat 'em up. That
Maybe
rules.
I'm just fucking bad at it.
Well, oftentimes the Sega one are like Sega and Nintendo games are completely different.
Right,
back
right.
then.
Yeah. Old feller from 6 months ago. Keep in mind, 6 months ago. Yo, Rocklahoma 2020. Who's ready? And I looked this up. Rocklahoma was canceled pretty much right about the time that about a month after he made this
Sorry,
comment.
You can tell that guy only fucks with tier 3 pussy.
Crazy Bear 65 taking the song Mud Shovel very literally. I thought of this song because I have a couple of yards of mud in the bed of my F-350. It rained last night. Now I need a mud shovel to get this fucking mud off the truck.
That guy hasn't spoken to a real human being.
It's like, I hate to tell you that the mud shovel, I believe, is a metaphor of some kind.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't
Like a
think
clumsy one, but a metaphor.
I don't think there's actually
a literal shovel.
a mud shovel. It's just a regular shovel you're looking for, sir.
I bet the metaphor is like, I'm burying all of my regrets
Yeah,
tonight, and the shovel I buried it with covered in mud.
Yep. You're going to notice an emerging theme in this string here. Chris Reynolds from 5 years ago. I'm happy with my wife, but I have another side of me hidden.
This song makes you want to cheat on your wife?
No, I think he means like I have like a. I
want to kill her.
I want to kill her. Yeah. Aaron Murphy.
Either way,
Aaron Murphy from 6 months ago reminds me of my baby mama trying to hit me with an OD shot.
An OD shot.
Is that
Oh,
nerd?
I think that means like his baby mama.
Yeah.
I think they were both doing heroin together.
that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And she tried to give him a hot shot.
Yeah.
Meaning
To try
an
to-
overloaded
to try to kill
one
him.
with a lot of heroin to make him overdose.
A Janis Joplin, if you will.
A Janis Joplin,
Pulp
if you will.
Fiction.
A
Yeah,
Pulp
a Pulp
Fiction.
Fiction.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking of. And yeah.
C. Gibson from 11 months ago. My anger towards those who abandoned my kids while I was dying.
That's not funny.
I mean,
I want some
I
Choco.
mean, it is.
I want some Choco or Choco from 6 months ago. This is an accurate description of how I feel towards my ex. Awesome Bro from a year ago. This is how I feel about my ex. Jaded Echo from 9 months ago. Evan, this is for you, you scumbag, abandoning me and my son. The sadness is gone. All that's left is the anger. 64 Supernova. This is me to every single woman that I have ever loved. Ophelia Flores. This is my ex-baby daddy's song. He took everything from me.
You take away, I feel the same. Like,
all these people are just those people that after they have a breakup, everything becomes about their breakup.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like they can't,
Self-absorbed.
can't watch a movie with a relationship in it
Yeah.
without being like, that was just like Danny.
Man, I can't do it. I'm just going to smoke crystal meth and forget
Everything reminds me of her, man. Ask the paint thinner.
about it. I live in a town of 16 people. How can I forget her?
Fat Country from 5 months
What up,
ago.
Fat Country?
This is what I listen to when I'm digging holes at work. So again, taking this
Fat Country's like the first friend of the group that dies.
he's taking this again literally.
He's a good, hard-working man.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He made us
Had
all
his
laugh.
whole digging job.
Yeah,
poor
I dig
Fat
holes.
Country.
My favorite song's about a shovel.
They really do say your job can become your identity. So.
Oh yeah, Jesse A. I love this one. 1 year ago, I'm doing my homework for anger management class while listening to this awesome song. Rock on!
Take that, Judge.
Oh man, this song is so generic and repetitive.
That's what I was saying about the bass. It's just that's the only part that makes it interesting to me. The rest of it is a forgettable, shitty nu metal song.
Yeah, it's pretty by the books.
I got 3 more. Doreen Lindsay from a year ago. This is the song I need for my anger and my carnage. It's like I don't know what's scarier, if she doesn't know what carnage means or if she does.
Yeah.
I need it for my carnage and my anger and also my destruction.
I'm gonna go make a long Facebook post about my breakup.
Schema Theory from 10 years ago. Wow, throwing it all the way back to 2010. I want to be a teenager again with young girls and drugs.
I like the voice that was given to that. I want to be a teenager again with young girls and drugs. He's like a magician.
Yeah, it sounds
And
like
I will with the snap of my fingers.
Alakazam, alakazoo.
you definitely read it like that guy was on the stage at a theater somewhere.
Don't we all remember our childhoods filled with drugs and young girls
And spaghetti bass.
and spaghetti base?
And finally, Douchebag from 4 years ago.
Keep it simple, keep it safe.
You found my account.
Douchebag.
Holy fuck, it took me over 10 years to understand this song. Back when I nearly fell for a woman, I began to catch myself doing too much for her. I complimented her every day from the moment she woke up to the moment she laid to rest at night. I made her feel beautiful in every way that a woman can feel beautiful. But then she started to turn on me. She called me name, argue with me, act like she's the shit when she is... Hold on. Act like she's the shit when she is shit, not the shit. I finally know the meaning.
You probably thought that was really clever.
I finally know the meaning of the song. If you give your all for someone and they just constantly let you down and say fuck you, insult you, it feels like the mud shovel like this.
Again.
It feels like the mud shovel like this is the dying why. This lady fading, holy fuck, spelled F-U-C, this is too real. Like, this is one that started off competent, and as he was composing this paragraph, he just huffed more and more gasoline, and everything got more and more fuzzy.
That's what grammatically, that's what it looks like when you're blacking out.
And that is
I was going to say the same
studio
thing.
fade. It's a long studio fade.
Because he didn't write that all. Like, that's you could have wrote that in 2 minutes, but that took probably an hour because he wanted to perfect it. And he was drinking the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
And real angry at the end.
Boy, we love it. We love it. And that's our jam of the day. That is...
Again, that's just somebody making everything about their breakup.
Oh, yeah.
Is this a breakup song even?
I think all of his shit is.
You can feel his anger. You can feel his pain. Yeah, I
Okay,
believe
now,
so.
why did I even ask?
Believe
I'm an
so.
idiot. I'm a fucking idiot.
No.
Well, I got to say that you guys are the shit when is shit not
No, I'm the shit. I'm the shit.
No, that's what I said. I took out one of the knots to make
Okay.
it to undo the double negative.
Well,
the point is
I just wanted to argue.
the point is you guys are great Sam, where can people find you on the internet?
Slam harder at Twitter.
Carter?
Carter_Glasscock on Twitter and Instagram.
Alrighty, find me on Twitter and Instagram at Rivers Langley, and of course, go ahead over to patreon.com/thegoodspod. Join the Tower of Power. We've got a new episode coming up, hopefully either late tonight, early Saturday morning, and do all that stuff. Find us on Twitter at thegoodspod. We love hearing from you, and we will see you next time.
Happy birthday, Carly.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Happy birthday to friend of the show, Carly Garber. Speaking of friends of the show, this is the one from our buddy down there in the Queen City. It's Johnny Mose. You can check him out on previous episodes of the show. He was on episode 72, episode 246, and the 4th episode of the Corona Diaries. He is a fantastic musician, author, all-around polymath of awesomeness, and this is a brand new demo that he just sent me and told me that I could play because I liked it so much. So I hope you enjoy this. This is brand new music from Johnny Mose. This song is called OK Boomer.
Well, I was born a dead dog's son, and the first kick I took was when I hit the street. And I'm pretty sure, man, I'm the only one who gave you every loving time of day for me. Top gill close down the night to hail up on the Echoey. Figure everybody everywhere same bill. You ain't met a more evil some bitch than me. And I'll tell you one thing, it ain't a pack of lies. Better get you something you get ugly. Now I won't leave a thing when I die, so just bury me with all of my money. Bury me with all of my money. Well, then I moved down to an alligator town. Good time, Charlie, on a dead-end street. And the cop said, son, don't care if you drown. About 3 feet of water, 9 feet from the beach. And if Alex Kitchener came back to life, that thing would still be out there hungry. So you just go and tell his mama a lie and just bury me with all of my money. Bury me with all of my money. Something about camel's eye, the needle and damage done. Such a shame about your piece of the pie. It was delicious. North Carolina's full of Sutton's gold. If you're driving in Mercedes and you know Ben Folds, well, Northern Georgia's got some square saltine. I ain't never met a devil or a dog so mean. And from the Midwest plains to the California sky, ain't one of y'all is fit to judge me. My wretched children want a funeral pie. They better burn me up with my money. Burn together me and my money.